Hey guys, it's Sarah back with Glam Finds, and I'm here for a video of a fragrance that you requested me to review, and I do like it, so I thought I should review it, and it's going to be another Middle Eastern gem. It's Swiss Arabian Shaghaf Oud, the original, in this beautiful fingerprint magnet. And before I even start, because I already know someone's going to say something, this is, I think, a clone or just really similar, or supposed to be really similar to Lancome's Oud Bouquet. I think it is a clone. But let's actually talk about the scent, now that we have that out of the way. So the notes of this, roughly, I'm not going to read the notes because you guys have the access to read the notes. If you can watch this video, you can probably also Google the notes. But it's going to have saffron, oud, rose, praline, and vanilla. Now let's talk about what you actually smell in this. To me, I don't get a ton of oud. If it's oud, it's more of like a background oud. It's not animalic or anything like that. In the opening, you are going to get a little blast of that syntheticness that the Shaghaf line, the entire Shaghaf line has. But this one actually kind of burns off in the first couple of minutes, and it actually gets smooth. So I actually have to say that I enjoy this one so far out of the 3 Shaghafs that I've tried so far the most. I don't feel like it has that like harshness that the other ones kind of maintain throughout the life. I mean, it burns off a little in the other ones, but this one I think it burns off a lot quicker. So really you're just gonna get like a touch of syntheticness in the opening. And yeah, it's a synthetic fragrance, but it doesn't have that harshness that the other ones have. Now in the opening also, you're gonna get some of that saffron, which I obviously really like. I'm a big fan of saffron. You're gonna pick up the rose, and you're gonna definitely start picking up the praline. Now, for me, in the dry down, what's gonna stand out the most is gonna be this praline and vanilla. With the rose, but the rose is just gonna be a very sweetened rose because of those other 2 notes. Again, I'm not going to pick up a lot of oud personally. Disclaimer again, I've told you guys before, I am Middle Eastern, so it is possible that I'm not very sensitive to the note of oud. So I don't want to say that it's not there or it's really weak. I may just not be very sensitive to it. I know a lot of other people are sensitive to it. I just don't get a ton of oud in this fragrance, you know, considering it's called Shaghaf Oud. To me, it's a really good fragrance. If you're looking kind of like for a starter oud, or a starter rose oud, this would be one to go. I know a lot of people compare it to 24 Gold. I don't think they're the same. If I were to compare the 2 and say which one I like more, I'm probably gonna have to go with this one. I do really like 24 Gold. I think it's different though. Like 24 Gold to me is very honey-like. I don't get really too much oud in that one either though, so I don't know. I think they're both great for beginners, but in terms of the quality and the composition, I do like this one more. They're both to me gourmand, I'm going to say that. This one is very gourmand. I don't feel, again, like this is a rose oud fragrance. I feel like the concentration is more on the praline and the vanilla, and you're going to get that sweet rose to make it a gourmand, and just that little bit of oud in the background. So performance-wise, it's a beast. I still go 5 sprays, but we're masked here. I think if there were no masks, I would stick with 3. I still love spraying heavy, but honestly, because we're masked, I can wear as many sprays as I want. I just have to be careful not to choke myself out because I still have to drive places, and the car will choke me all the way out. So I get, I want to say somewhere between 10 and 12 hours of longevity. Beast mode projection for probably 4 hours, but this doesn't ever become a skin scent. So if you put it on your clothes, it just lives on your clothes. A lot of fragrances I've been reviewing lately are just really sticky when it comes to just sticking to your clothes. But yeah, I mean, I have no qualms with performance on this one. It performs really, really good. So if this is the type of fragrance that you're into, the scent profile, you're gonna love the performance on this one. Who can wear it? I think it is actually pretty unisex if you like sweet fragrances, because not everyone does. In terms of, not every woman is going to like sweet fragrances, not every man is going to like sweet fragrances. If you like sweet fragrances and you like the sound of praline, vanilla, if you like gourmands in general, realistically speaking, you're going to love this, whether you're a man or a woman. And I don't think your age matters, because I feel like people who like gourmands like gourmands. No, you got 20-year-olds that like gourmands, you got more mature people that like gourmands. It really doesn't matter. I will not assign an age to this because I think that's very ridiculous. So in terms of where you can wear it, I think you can dress this up, but it is a little playful to me because it's so sweet and it's got that praline vanilla. So it kind of depends. If you're someone who just really likes wearing uber sweet, loud fragrances to events, you could wear it. I wouldn't recommend it. You could totally wear it to dinner. I mean, I would probably keep the sprays down to 3 or something. But yeah, I think this is just one that you would just go out casually with. And to me, this is a daytime fragrance for the fall and the winter. Also to me, season-wise, this is fall and winter, maybe early spring. This is a very heavy fragrance. I would just be careful wearing it because it is really strong. I don't think it will really offend anyone, but I think because of how strong it is, it could give people a headache if they're very sensitive. Everyone knows someone who's sensitive, so don't wear it around that person. But yeah, I honestly just think it's a really playful fragrance. Wherever you would wear a gourmand, I would wear this. It's not a very seductive fragrance. Me personally, do I love it? I think it's nice. I don't and probably will never love gourmands. I like more seductive, evening, dark fragrances or something fresher. This is just not exactly my cup of tea. But do I think it's well worth the money? Absolutely. I have no qualms about buying this. It was a really good buy, and let's just take it right into price. I think I got this bottle for between $30 and $35 on fragrancebuy.ca. I'm pretty sure that's kind of what it runs for when you can find it anywhere. And I think it's honestly well worth over that. You're not going to get this kind of rejection from most designers, so the performance on this just honestly speaks for itself. And the scent itself is really smooth, especially because I didn't expect it to be this smooth, because again, I've tried a couple from the Shaghaf line, and to me, because my nose is a little sensitive, this is just not as synthetic, and I think that they kind of are. Compliments, people that like sweet fragrances are going to compliment you, so that's that. They're gonna smell you, so the potential for compliments is definitely there. I have not been near people lately, so I can't give you a really accurate depiction of the compliments you're going to get. But I think it's gonna be a pretty decent compliment getter. Again, not seductive, but it's sweet. A lot of people like sweet fragrances, and you can just wear it to wherever you would wear a gourmand. Again, because I'm not like huge on gourmands, I don't really know where a lot of people would wear them. I wear them, again, when it's really cold during the day, or sometimes in the evening when I'm not doing anything too formal. So it's just, to me, just like a casual fragrance. I like wearing them when I'm wearing a sweater, something like that. So that pretty much wraps up my review on this. Again, I like this fragrance, and I feel like if you're a gourmand lover, this is probably gonna be a must-have for you, especially at the price point. You're not going to find a gourmand that smells this good for $35. I think that's ridiculous. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.